Hi, it's Simone Novello from Partner Up, and thank you for joining me for this online seminar this evening. So, really excited about this topic. I can't wait to share this with you. It's something I have specialised in strategic alliances and marketing partnerships for nearly 20 years and worked with hundreds of businesses of all sizes to achieve unprecedented and phenomenal results when it comes to their marketing. So, really excited to be sharing this with you this evening. So, let's get started. I love this in my live seminars when I ask the people in the room who wants a friend with benefits, and usually get a pretty enthusiastic response, maybe a little bit surprised. I do believe business should be fun and entertainment is the best way to learn. The single women in the room often put up two arms very straight in the air. So, but I want you to think seriously about what it would be like to be surrounded in a business and often in a personal sense with people who have a vested interest in seeing you succeed. Where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, where the energy exchange creates more energy than either of you have individually. When you put the right people and businesses around you, that is exactly what you can achieve, and it's exactly why I'm so excited about this topic. So I know we have clients all over the world and growing interest from all around the world in working with us, which we're really excited about, and I might throw the odd Australian colloquialism in just to entertain you. I know some of my American contacts have had to refer to their urban dictionary to work out what things like flat stick mean and crikey. So they quite enjoy that. But, look, there are brands here that are globally recognised. So whilst we're Australian based, we do a lot of work across the Asia Pacific region. We're very well connected in all of the major continents. So we have a very far reaching network. But here is just a sample of some of the businesses in our network, some of our clients, and some of the companies that we've partnered with and that we've partnered our clients with. Very small sample of our network. And I'd love to know if these are the types of companies that you'd like to align with. And what I'm going to share with you during this seminar is how the trending around the world and the trends available that create amazing opportunities for you in terms of any business owner of any size to be able to partner with companies that are bigger than yours. The beautiful thing about this strategy is it grows with you, and you can do alliances of any size depending on what your objectives are. So I find that really exciting. Can't wait to share that with you. I want to start by going, just through some of the challenges that we face in business, because I know that you're probably going to be able to relate to them. I'll tell you a little bit more about my background later on, but I went from corporate where you have access to lots of different departments. So all these little figures represented a different department, and I was able to just focus on what I do best, which is the partnership marketing. Go into your own business, which is what I did after my first 10 years in corporate, and suddenly you're responsible for everything as a business owner. I read a statistic the other day which said that 85% of our time in our business is spent on running a business. I think a lot of people get into a business because they're really good at what they do and they're passionate about what they do and their craft. And for me, it would definitely be partnership marketing and strategic alliances. But the reality is, and I'm no different, that you've got all those other things that you need to consider and do in your business. Now, what I'm going to show you is how you can use the power of strategic alliances to get out of your business more, be able to delegate the things that you don't like doing. A strategic partner of mine, Charles Moore, calls it what's the flame and what's the wax. So the flame's what you love, the wax is all that other stuff that we do have to be concerned with. But the strategic alliances really enable you to spend more time in the flame, less time in the wax, and be able to delegate a lot of that stuff. For me, I know my two biggest is bookkeeping, accounting, and IT. Love to delegate those, love to have great people around me to work on those things, and I love to free myself up to do what I do best. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. This is an Australian statistic, but I know I've read the E-Myth, and I know Gerber talks about a lot of entrepreneurs have an entrepreneurial spasm and spend the next 5 years dying a slow, painful death in their business. I can't remember the exact statistic, but I know that it's very high. And, in Australia, you've got an average of 44 small businesses closing every day. So, the main reason cited for this is online competition, red tape, and bureaucracy. And I think the fact that we just get so caught up in the day-to-day running of our businesses. So what I want to, and I guess it's more than, losing money in a business. Business is very personal, and I've certainly come to appreciate this over the last 8.5 years that I've run a business. And that is that it's your heart, it's your soul, it's your time, it's your money. It's the opportunity cost of what you could have been spending that time and money on. It's extremely personal. And it's not just about, losing a business if it closes down. You're losing often the dream. There can sometimes be embarrassment, about the fact that you've gone out on a limb here to run a business. And the last thing, I know so many people where their biggest nightmare is having to go back to corporate. They feel like they'd be such a failure if they had to go back and admit defeat in their business. I know that I got to a point where I thought, you know what, failure is no longer an option. I think we all have that fear of failure, and I certainly got to a point where I thought, you know what, I don't care what I have to do; it's just not an option. And I think when you sometimes get to that point, and you certainly get to a point where you've been really financially stressed, in particular in a business, you get really creative about how to change that for good. And I want to show you how strategic alliances can do that for you, because I think there's a lot of the same old that we hear, out and about on various strategies. And I honestly believe this is the number one, and I know a lot of coaches and mentors would agree with me, and leading businesses around the world, the number one growth strategy of successful fast growth companies. And what I want to show you is how you can use it in your business at any stage or size. So, to cut to the chase, what I want to do for you in this seminar is open your eyes to the fact that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm going to take you there. And that's going from one-to-one marketing and going out and finding 1,000 customers one at a time, and moving into a one-to-many model where you can go out and find one strategic partner that has the 1,000 customers you want en masse, and ideal customers. And I'm going to show you how effective that is, because it has a number of other strategic benefits in your business. Now, what would that be like for you to be able to go out and access money can't buy marketing and resources in your business, and being able to shorten your sales cycle and effectively cut out your competitors? That's what I want to show you. So I just want to start with a little exercise. What I'd like you to do is write down how much you're spending on marketing in your business currently, or if you're just starting out, how much you think you need to spend on marketing in your business currently, or maybe ask some other people in your business networks. I want you to write down how much time it's taking you to go out and find leads and convert those leads and nurture those leads and market to those leads. And also what the conversion rates are, what your average conversion rates are. So if you can do that, what we're going to do later on is I want you to have that point of comparison in your business. So what we're going to do later on, and what I want you to be able to start to do for yourself, is see how the right strategic alliances could help you improve in all three of these areas, and start to really envisage realistically what impact that would have on your business. So I want you to think about how you believe strategic alliances can help you, so that we can start to make that happen for you in your business. So I guess there's four key areas from a marketing and a business resource perspective that strategic alliances can be really powerful. One of them is it can help you find money, and I'm going to show you that during the course of this seminar. The second is it can help you increase revenue. Most businesses have underutilized and leveraged and monetized assets in their business that they could be creating sometimes new revenue streams with, or enhanced revenue streams. I'm going to show you how you can grow your audience and how you can build your brand. So they're all pretty important elements in the business. Now, I want to make it very clear that this is not a magic pill. This is not a overnight get rich quick scheme, but when I say you can triple your cash flow within 90 days, I 100% mean that. And I'm going to show you deep inside one of my case studies and how I've managed to do that. And all of the case studies I'm going to show you are very realistic, very common, and I'm going to give you real people and real businesses that you can have a look at, and you can contact if you want to. So this, my assistant always thinks this is very cheesy. It's not a magic pill, but it's a magic skill. So once you understand how this works, it's not hard. But there's definitely a success formula to this. So really, really excited. I hope that you're feeling really excited about the transformations you can make in the way you run a business from mastering this sort of strategy. And the beautiful thing about this is that it gets easier and easier the more you do it.